And we're live on Fresh's channel.
Fresh on 3.
Make sure I'm not having any mic issues. I'm still trying to fine tune this.
Hi, everybody.
Oh no. Gotta recenter it because I forgot to resize it after you guys joined.
Oh no.
Blackin'.
The whole show is effed. Don't swear, by the way, in the first minute of the show.
Is it bad luck?
No,
YouTube.
the algorithm looks for it in the first minute and tries to demonetize.
Warning. This stream contains foul language. Warning.
But
warning.
It won't happen for another 23 seconds.
Warning. How long have we been going for?
Oh, fiddlesticks. Ah, Scheißen. Oh, wait, that's in German.
Fudge.
Fudgesicles. Ah, fiddlesticks. I already did that one.
Shiitake mushrooms.
Poppycock. Shiitake mushrooms. It's a good one. What else? I think we're safe. I don't know though.
I don't know.
We shall.
But I have heard that's a thing. It's probably really only a thing on like people who have like 1 million subscribers. But either way, respect to the channel. But since it's been a minute, what's up, you fuckers?
What's up, fuckers?
How the shit are y'all?
Fuckity fuck.
Fuckity fuck, fuckity fuck, 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 fuckity fuck, 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 fuck.
There's a 18 and over thing on this stream, right?
It should be.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know how it still says there's options to donate to the channel because I swear I turn that off every time, but it still shows up.
That's all right. If you say like the word hello in Frank's chat, it like fucking tries to block you and the Streamlab thing or whatever, like night stream or whatever the hell it's called, Nightbot. It like it deletes your comment.
Yeah, Nightbot. You have to actually turn it down its settings because it will.
I thought he said he did though a bunch, and then like it's still like super.
Mine's on minimum and it still picks up stuff if I'm not careful.
I just take away its permissions whenever I use it. The only permission it has is to post something in my chat. Past that, like, you can fuck off.
Yeah, because there's mods for that to get rid of the trash. Usually,
I have that on my Twitch channel. But it
bot?
wouldn't block people.
Oh, yeah.
It would just be like, hey, do you want to allow this word or sentence on my stream? And while it was annoying, it fucking helped. It helped.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Because then I could just play stupid if somebody was saying something I didn't want to allow.
Yeah. It's just like, you're not there.
Bye.
How dare you use the word Loomy in my chat?
I spent
Frank's
hours.
Chat, it might block the word Loomy.
I spent hours finding every variation of every bad word that you can put together and putting it into that algorithm to block that stuff.
That's great.
Like there is an already like default list that you can copy and paste throughout Google, but I went an extra step further and I went through that list and I was just in my own mind like, how can I say this to get past this? I suppose we should say hi to people. We gave them plenty of time to come in.
Yeah, people. Hi.
People. Hi, people. Who wants to say hi to people, or do I say it? Does anybody want to take a turn and saying hi to people?
We've got an avocado for liberty out there. We've got a Mandalorian. We got a Dave Lloyd. What's up, Dave Lloyd? We got a Toby. What's up, brother? We got a Deb 22. That's Deuce. We got a whole bag in his house. We got a Daniel, just Daniel, my brother, Elton John. We got a VSO, Spike Shane. We got a Wendy Leday. We cleared this up. And we got a Tony Laura. And then I think we got some more after that, don't we? We got an Arnie S. What up? Timekeeper 68. We got Mrs. Avocado out there. There's a Loomy. And that's it so far. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Thank you.
Why the fuck have I been doing this? For I don't know how many weeks now.
Eyes can read good.
Eyes can read good.
I can read semi-good, but I have the memory of a goldfish, so I'll say somebody's name and then not remember that I said it and be like, hi.
Hell yeah. That's right.
It's okay. People feel special if they get shouted out 7 times for the first time.
I like that song.
It's okay. No, it's okay. I
Is
do the
that
same
song called
thing.
Daniel or is it called Daniel My Brother? Daniel My Brother. Oh, it's just called Daniel. Okay. Putting that in my list. My Spotify list. My chill playlist. Speaking of fucking good music, that's all I gotta say right there. Fucking killer album. Oh my God. An album. You have to listen to it on album. If you don't listen to it on album, I don't know what you're doing.
Kind of reminds me of the Boston album.
Absolutely.
The look of it.
Yep. For sure. Came out around the same time too. This is
Definitely looks like it.
77. First Boston album. Boston first album. 76. It might have been the same dude. I think he did a Journey album.
Yeah, there was a Journey album that was kind of futuristic looking at the time, too.
Yeah, it might have been the same dude, actually. Let's see. Out of the Blue.
Mr. Blue Sky.
Wow. Yeah, fuck yeah. That song came on a Spotify ad last week, and I was like, oh yeah, I really like that song. And I thought it was really weird that it was popping up on a Spotify ad, and then I realized that that's in Guardians of the Galaxy, and I was like, oh shit. Either 1 or 2. I think it's in 2. But it made me bust out that record. And holy shit. It's like if the Beatles kind of kept going, but added more classical and art rock to their style, but then also with the progressive kind of style. And then, I don't know, it's just fucking good. I'll stop talking about Yellows Out of the Blue, but go fucking listen to that album. Oh, it's so good.
Hey,
The entire album was written by one dude, Jeff Lynne.
I am perfectly happy with just shooting the shit and not mixing. Because if I'm being completely honest, I just really want to remix that maple pecan milkshake that I made a couple weeks ago because it's out and I miss it a lot.
Do it.
That's what I was thinking about doing.
Large spaceship on the album's cover was designed by Kosh with art by Shusei Nakagawa. What else did they design?
Meanwhile, Larry's over here just shitting out recipes.
Oh,
being the quiet one.
He came up with the photo on the cover of Abbey Road. Whoa, that's iconic. How about this? Shusei Nagaoka. Known for his music.
Actually,
Yellow
put this in ELR. Purple. I never did. I just mixed it.
No Boston. Did that artwork then? I have that record too.
What one?
The first Boston album.
I had that. I had the album when I lived in New York, and it got left behind. My record collection got left behind. This sucks.
That sucks.
The only time I've ever had Red Bull, I think, was with Jägermeister. I don't think I've ever had Red Bull alone. What flavor can you guys use for Red Bull?
In there.
Energy drink.
Yeah,
I thought that was like Monster.
Same shit.
Really?
I don't know. Like, I guess Red Bull is more sweet tarty, but it's kind of the same. Doesn't somebody else? Don't you have another energy drink or no? Guess not. You probably wouldn't. Thought you had another one.
I have Flavoras. I love that shit, but I thought that was made after the Green Monster.
It's supposed to be Green Monster, but I mean,
I've had the green one.
Throw like a tart candy in there and tart it up a little bit.
I don't remember what else I've had from them, but the ones I remember where my go-to was the green one and the sugar-free blue raspberry one. It was like a light blue can with like white designs all over it. That was my favorite thing once I had to give up caffeine. Which really wasn't giving up caffeine in a...
I'm aware of them, Deb, but I have not listened to a ton of them. I know they're Canadian and they're from the 70s. And they're kind of psychedelic.
Who is it?
Klaatu.
No, Clay. Yeah, Klaatu. Yep.
Klaatu. It's from the day the Oasis is still.
One of the perks of living near the Canadian border, you actually get a little overlappy. You get a lot of those songs and music from like.
Well, shit. Fucking Rush is one of my favorite bands of all time. So.
Oh, hell yeah.
They're straight up from Toronto.
Yep.
Not Boston, the city. Boston, the band.
Boston, the penis.
First album. I want to know who did the damn artwork. Really?
All right.
I have like all the history of it, nothing about the artwork.
I have a test for everybody here.
Oh, God.
I'm going to spell a word out in here because I think I'm the one that says it the most New England-y, but I want everybody to try to say this to see where your accent lies. Ready?
Oh, wait, what? You're going to type a word in YouTube chat?
Yep.
Okay. Is it caramel?
No.
Oh, yeah. Boston.
Boston.
Larry?
Why?
Boston.
Did you say Boston?
Boston.
Oh, no, we all say it.
Boston.
Like,
I have the...
Oh, Boston. Yeah. You have a little Connecticut. Boston.
Do it with pause. Gotta get the pause.
Boston, yeah. Interesting.
Through me, it's Nectarine Day, motherfuckers.
Oh! Nectarine is available.
Wait, wasn't that supposed to come out on my birthday?
Yeah, wait a minute. Wait a second.
Uh-oh. Is he jumping the gun on you guys? I don't know. I don't have special releases.
Maybe because we told him he blew his load too early, he's like, all right, I need to come out with something better. Maybe he just is going to finish blowing his load.
Week. Yeah.
What's going on here, Swaggy? Can we get some inside scoop here on Fresh 03's channel? Have the dates changed, Mr. Swaggy Shane?
Paula
I just checked with him.
The lady who did the Boston album also designed the Windows 8 logo. How crazy is that? I mean, it's a shitty operating system, but imagine that fucking job. Imagine the pay for that job.
Yeah.
I should have designed the logo for our new operating system.
Well, every gamer should be happy because 2023 Bobby Kotick is out.
Uh-oh.
Microsoft is buying Activision Blizzard for $69 billion.
Damn.
Whoa.
They'll make back in a year.
Yep.
To put that in perspective, Nintendo is only worth $61 billion.
Really? That's it?
Yeah.
I feel like they'd be worth more than that. That's crazy.
Their IPs might, but them as a company.
Yeah, I don't know that CHOM 97, COM 97, whatever. CHOM 97. I don't know if I know that station. Back when I lived in New York, it was 94 K Rock was what we always listened to.
You rock. I don't listen to the radio in ages. Except when we were on the radio last. It's the last time I listened.
We just this past week is the first time we've listened to the radio in the car in ages. I don't know what it was. I was just driving alone one day to go get wood pellets, and on the way home I just decided to listen to the radio instead of the CD or
I guess I was in the car with my mom like a couple weeks ago, and she had 97.1 The Drive, which is all just classic rock. It used to be Oldies 104.3. That's what we listened to growing up all the time. That's what my mom listened to. It was all 50s and 60s. And then my dad listened to The Loop, 97.9, The Loop, which is all the best rock. First time I ever heard Smells Like Teen Spirit on the radio was on The Loop.
I can't remember any of the stations that had rock music on it in Connecticut. But now that I just thought about it, I don't even know which ones play rock music here in Virginia because I just don't listen to the radio.
I don't really either. I just know the one.
I heard the one
101
that
has been
I
the one
would
forever
listen
here.
to a lot when I listen to the radio. 89X out of Detroit is now a country station.
Yeehaw!
Oh,
And 94 K Rock also used to be the Q on other stations because they played on multiple stations in different areas.
oh, a place next to me is about to put in what is it called? A Hard Rock casino / cafe? No, casino slash
Yeah, Hard
casino
Rock Hotel,
/ cafe.
casino kind of deal.
You
And I
mean
was
where
trying
you
to
are
look
now?
at it to be like, oh, am I actually going to have like decent rock music in my area? There's a lot of stuff going on there about country music, and I'm like,
Oh, well, you are in the South.
this is supposed to be Hard Rock Cafe.
Hard Rock Cafe has all different venues and it varies by region.
I know, but don't specialize in country, please.
It's gonna have our Hard Rock Cafe sucks. It has like a little stage, like so no national acts come there. It's like just like metal cover bands, rock cover bands.
Cleveland's Hard Rock is a pretty small stage.
Yeah, ours is just like a restaurant with like a little club with a little like a regular, it's a stage. It's up, it's like 4 feet up, but it's not like an arena or anything like that.
Eddie motherfucking Tooney.
There's Eddie.
No! Now, our House of Blues is fucking amazing.
I
In
could
Chicago. Like that's a big ass stage, and that has all different kinds of music. It's obviously not just blues; it's mostly rock and metal, punk.
I used to go to Hard Rock Cafe in New York City all the time. And I could be wrong here, but I believe a couple years after I went to it, they got Jimmy Sullivan's drum set from Avenged Sevenfold. And I was livid because I was like, I want to go back. I want to go back. I want to go back.
So you could look at it and not touch it? Because I'm sure they guard that shit with a fucking 45. They're like, nah,
Like
don't touch the Revs drums, motherfucker.
Like their giant fucking guitar vault.
Oh, they have a giant guitar vault with what, like famous people's guitars and shit?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
Nice. That'd be cool. If I was famous, I would donate a guitar to one of those fucking joints.
Yeah, I just want to be close enough to see it because I used to be a huge Avenged Sevenfold Jimmy Sullivan fan, aka the Rev.
I'll have to look through my old computer. When I used to work for that magazine, Rockscars, I shot Avenged Sevenfold at a show, and I have some like Zoom shots of Jimmy from like the pit, the photographer's pit in front of the stage. It's like the first like 4 rows of area is fenced off, and that's where the photographers get to go. I used to get to go down there. First 3 songs for every band, you get to shoot pictures and fight with the other photographers to get pictures. And yeah, I have a whole roll of Avenged Sevenfold.
Give them to me. I used to spend hours watching the behind the scenes videos.
They were actually really disappointing that day because I don't remember the guitar player's names, but it's Sinister Gates and the other guy, but the left-handed guitar player, because there's one guitar player's left-handed and there's one who's right-handed, and they stand on opposite sides, so their guitars face like opposite ways and it looks cool. The guitar player who's left-handed, so he was stage right, he was having issues like the whole show, and he just was like a big baby, and he like threw his guitar down and like walked off the stage for like 2 songs, and they were like, okay. And I was like, man, I need more pictures of you, bro.
They're probably incredibly drunk.
Or tired, because we're in the Midwest. They usually start the tour on the coasts and work their way across the country. So they were probably pretty fucking beat. Also, they had massive pyro on their stage, and just standing there in photographer's row, it was like a fucking, like, it felt like it was 100 degrees out. And it was like a summer day, but it was like 75, it was like nighttime. It felt like a flamethrower. I mean, it literally was a flamethrower. It was huge. One on either side of the stage.
I'm so sad because back when I was in Connecticut, there were so many concerts so close to me. And the only concerts I actually showed up to were Psychopathic Records because I was like, I have plenty of time to go to those other ones.
I shot Avenged Sevenfold that day. I shot Seven Dust.
Oh,
3
Seven
Days
Dust,
Grace.
I was just informed that
Either?
April 4th in Cleveland, Slipknot's going to be in town.
Oh shit. Nice. I saw Slipknot once. They were fucking awesome.
I've seen them 4 times now.
Damn. You saw Jethro Tull in Greece, Dave Lloyd? Holy shit. That's fucking cool. At the Parthenon, nonetheless. Jesus. That's amazing. We were just listening to Jethro Tull today at work. Because I was put on like the 70s, 60s, and 70s rock anthems. Fucking. Of course, they have to play.
It's just if I go, it's going to suck because I usually take the next day off because Larry gets hammered.
No.
But it's on a Monday and there's no way in hell I can get a Tuesday off to save my life.
I mean, don't you have like PTO accrued?
I'll be rebuilding by that time. I gotta use what I have by March 12th.
Do you guys even listen to a good metal, or is this just middle school?
Slipknot fucking
I
rocks.
understand.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I got
I listen to
excited.
other shit too. I have plenty of fucking. I listen to everything.
The place I work at lets 40 hours of PTO roll over to the next year.
No one's even mentioned anything about Megadeth or,
Meh.
metal.
That's like classic metal. Megadeth is like barely heavy these days compared to fucking what's out now. Yeah, also, what is good metal? Like the Black Dahlia murder? That's fucking death metal. That'll blow your fucking brains out. That's probably my favorite death metal band. But I like all different genres of metal though. Like I like a lot of like jazzy, genty instrumental metal. The Helix Nebula. Fucking sick.
Mowgli, I'll be seeing Tool in March.
Yeah, that's a band I've never seen.
You taking me?
I've seen
for my
Perfect
birthday,
Circle.
Larry?
Never saw Tool though. I saw a Perfect Circle in the Mars
I've seen
Volta.
Perfect
Same show.
Circle. It was the same year that Tool headlined a
Yeah,
day.
I like all that stuff, Sam.
That Tool headlined a day at Rock on the
Slaughter,
Range.
yes.
A Perfect Circle was the day before, and you could clearly tell that Maynard was using that for a tune-up show.
When I saw Perfect Circle, they were fucking phenomenal. But you have to be when you open for the Mars Volta, who is like, it was just like an hour and a half of nonstop sound. Like they never stopped playing instruments the entire hour and a half. Somebody was playing something all times. Like in between songs, there was like a little percussion break. And then it would be like, and then the next song would start. And you're like, whoa, shit. It was fucking amazing. I saw those guys twice. 2 of the best concerts I've ever been to.
Ready for my concerts? You ready for my concerts?
ICP.
Taylor
ICP,
Swift. No.
ICP.
No, it wasn't all ICP. Because out of Psychopathic Records, my favorite was Twisted. So
We're all the same.
Twisted, more Twisted, Blaze Your Dead Homie, Boondocks, ICP, Dark Lotus, which is all of them together, Potluck, there was one Prozac, Illegal. I can't remember all of
Those
the
guys are
openers.
awesome, Sam.
You guys got out a lot more than I did. I've been to 3 concerts ever in my life. 3 actual concerts that weren't like a blues,
oh my God. I used to fucking work for a magazine, so they used to send me out.
2 Aerosmith concerts, one in the late 80s, one in the early 90s. And a Brantley Gilbert concert in Massachusetts.
Oh God, fucking modern country can burn.
It's not. It wasn't. They're not really modern country as much to me as like kind of
it's modern
southern
country.
rock feel. Feels like
It's modern country.
Rock.
It's modern country.
It's not country. It's not like the country I grew up with. Conway Twitty
Right.
crap.
That's real that's country music. This is
Yeah.
modern country. It's fucking all garbage. It's the same 2 chord progressions. You can literally take every country song that's come out in the last like 5 years, stick them all in the music program, and just play them all at the same time. If you set them all to the same key, it just fits together like a puzzle. You can copy and paste them, stick them together.
My favorite performance of that concert was actually Aaron Lewis. So,
Oh God, another fucking joke. Used to be in a badass band and then fucking became a country singer. Ugh. Gross. Well, to be fair, I really only like Stain's like first album and a half, and then they can fucking suck it down.
Addie, apparently we have to have a snowman contest.
Right, John
Is
Vapes.
what I'm told. So I joked about it, and now she says we gotta do a snowman contest, and anatomically correct, of course.
But my snow's melted now. There's only just a hump of my penis left out in the yard.
Oh, come on over. There's 2 foot in the yard. Come
Oh,
on.
thank you.
See, what a cool show. Molly Hatchet, Foghat, and Outlaws in 1984. That's so cool. I was 4 years old in 1984.
I even
But
made
I was
sure
listening to all those bands. Definitely.
the penis that I built, I put it out in the middle of the yard, so if Nick wanted to kick it down on his way into the house, he'd actually have to walk out into the yard to kick it down.
Kicking penis. Fucking penis kicker.
But
I
it
wonder
got
what
melted
happened.
instead.
I live right next to the highway, so would it be inappropriate for me to make a snowman penis like 10 foot tall next to the
Do it.
highway throughway?
Do it.
Do
it. Do it.
I wonder if you can get in trouble for that.
I wanted to keep
No.
making more, but then I decided I was going to go snuggle with the kitty that kept trying to knock it over. So I was like, all right, I'll fucking go get you some food and some water and some new blankets for your little cat house.
You just tell them it's a monolith.
Woodstock 94.
Oh, yeah. That. The first
the,
of the reunions of Woodstock.
Yep.
Wasn't there like a Woodstock 99 too?
Yep.
That's the one a couple of my friends went to after they graduated from high school. And they drove there and drove back. And they said it was like the craziest fucking experience of all time. They said like they were almost scared for their lives when they were there. It was that like out of control and dangerous. Foghat and Johnny Winter. Holy shit.
Tuck Hill, New
That's
York does like
rockin'
a
show.
blues thing where they do blues, but they do all kinds of music there. But they do that most years, and it's kind of like a mini Woodstock type thing. They do like every year, or did every year. I don't know if they've done the last couple, but
Oh, screw you, Arnie. You got to see Led Zeppelin.
yeah.
I wish, dude.
Who was it?
What? Is that legit, Sam? Oh my God. How?
My aunt went to watch that last Leonard Skinner tour thing. She went to that, and when it was in New York.
Wait,
The last
like
time they played.
recently?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not really.
I'm
recent.
disowning Sam.
That singer's been dead for like 40 years. It's not Leonard Skinner.
This is true. They did have a different sound.
That's like Sublime. They try to tour as Sublime with Rome, and he doesn't sound anything like Bradley Noel. It just sounds like a Sublime cover band, and it's like, man, it's just so disappointing. Because they played here, like 3 miles from my house at the Festival of the Lake, and it was just not. It just wasn't that good. It wasn't Sublime.
Although I'll say the most interesting live performance I ever saw was Green Jelly.
Oh yeah,
live.
nice. Little pig.
Yeah, they did it, and they had the puppets going around. It actually is like that, but you're talking a small little. It wasn't a big pub thing. It was kind of smaller than some of your venues, and they had puppets going around and stuff. And like half,
And
I would say a
Tim,
percentage
I
of the
used to call
people.
them green jelly. Fuck that, it's green jello.
It was Green Jello. It was Green Jello at the time
You
when I
can't
saw them.
Fucking break copyrights.
When I saw them, they were still green jellos before.
That's like if we called ourselves Eddie and the Band-Aids or something. Like, you can't
Eddie
do
and the
that.
Band-Aids.
You can't do that.
That would be hilarious.
You can't do that.
It used to throw me off so much when I'd sit there and talk about Rob Zombie and people would be like, "You mean White Zombie?"
Well, yeah, the superior fucking musical group.
I'm stuck on
White Zombie was
Band-Aid
around
brand
for like
because
20
Eddie's
years
stuck on
before
me.
Rob Zombie was ever a solo artist. And they rock way harder. All of fucking Rob Zombie shit is just like, yeah, yeah. It's like, eh.
Well, I was still
I mean-
pretty young. Like I remember I was like in 3rd grade when I was listening to Rob Zombie at the time. So that's what I knew it as, and people were offended by a young
Well, that's silly.
teenager calling it Rob
they shouldn't offend
Zombie.
you. They should be like, hey, did you know? Rob Zombie used to be the vocalist for a band called White Zombie. That was fucking awesome.
Used to get a lot of shit for that.
And now he's a producer. So
Well, I mean, where do you think his solo stuff comes from? He produces it.
Yep.
Yes, Mowgli. My band used to cover Thunder Kiss back in the Dizzy.
oh, Stevie Ray Vaughan. Yep.
My next door neighbor was at Stevie Ray Vaughan's last concert. The one that he got on the fucking helicopter and it crashed like right after. Sad. It was Alpine Valley. I think it's Southern Wisconsin, Alpine Valley. Alpine Valley Music Theater is in East Troy, Wisconsin. A big old fancy place. Look at this joint. I want to play on that stage. That's my goal. Look at the seating. It's like a fucking stadium. Woo! Oh. Holy shit. It's the motherfucking Hootie. So just let her cry. Let her tears fall down like rain. Let her go. He became a country singer too.
Yeah. and he did a cover that
I mean,
so good.
They're kind of country.
Yeah, it kind of.
They were a little country. They're like folky as hell. This dude Jeff I used to hang out with in high school or in grade school and high school. Jeff, not Clown Puncher, different Jeff. He listened to a lot of folky shit. Turned me on to REM and Hootie and Soul Asylum. Remember Soul Asylum?
Yeah.
Yep.
Runaway train never come back.
Okay.
Wrong way on a one-way track.
That's on one of my YouTube playlists, actually.
You listen
My
to a lot of
80s
that kind of
playlist.
stuff.
I grew
lot
up
of,
with a lot of that music because that's all like what my mom used to listen to.
Exactly, swag.
The Cars during that
That's
time era
80s.
too. Yeah.
Soul Asylum's 90s.
Was it 90? I thought it was
Definitely
late,
90s.
I thought it was late 80s.
No.
I thought it was late 80s.
No.
I remember it was just a couple
Definitely.
nights ago. Adam was in
Don't make me
here and I
jealous,
was
though.
looking up the
Runaway
year of one of my
train.
favorite Candlebox albums, and it came out when I was like 2 years old.
Yeah, I was like, I think that song came out when I was like 12 or 14 or something.
And I was
You're
just in
about-
disbelief. I was like,
12 years younger than me. Runaway Train, Soul Asylum song, June 1st, 1993.
Oh, it was later than I thought.
Yeah.
I was still in school, but it was later than I thought it was.
I was 13. I was 12, actually. Not even 13 yet. Oh, yeah, Scorpions. One of my dad's favorite bands of all time. Fucking rock.
And we had Billy Idol play at one of our field days, which was
Nice.
weird as hell because all the kids were running around in the back. They weren't allowed in the music area because he was going to sing Moni Moni, but the wrong way. And he did. But it's not like everybody in the whole park couldn't hear him. It's like, yeah, suddenly you're outside those bounds. You can't hear this music playing anymore. It doesn't travel through that barrier somehow.
I think the Cars started in the late 70s, but really hit their stride in the 80s,
80s.
Dave. Like all their famous songs were 80s for sure. Can't think of a single one right now. Oh, let the good times roll.
Yep.
And you're all I've got tonight. I need you tonight. I guess you're just what
Def
I
Leppard,
needed.
yeah. I still kudos to the drummer for being able to play as good as he could after. That's just after the accident. That's freaking amazing.
All their best songs are when he only has one arm. It's
I
crazy.
know. It's crazy. And it's so fast. So damn fast for having one arm.
They perfected electronic drums, his setup, to where his legs work like an extra arm, basically. There's a whole video on YouTube where he breaks it down.
Oh, wait a minute.
In his very British way.
We got to bring down the laid back version, Tom Petty. Now that's one that's kind of through the ages. He went through a lot of phases. See, Alice Cooper.
Tom Petty. Yeah, Alice Cooper's cool. I like Alice Cooper as a human more than I like his music. Like I like just listening to him tell stories. He has a good voice. He used to do the late night rock show on like X Rock over here. And in between songs, he would like tell little stories about the band and shit. And he was just really interesting to listen to. He has a podcast too that's really interesting. He's a smart dude too. Like really smart. Which is great. Need more smart people in rock. Too many dumbasses.
To this day, one of my favorite things that I have ever done was just hovered over Nick's face while playing Aerosmith.
Ooh.
Don't want to miss a thing.
What was that?
To wake him up.
Oh, Wendy, that sounds good.
Adam's got some shit going on.
Hmm?
Adam's got some shit going on.
Yeah.
It's got shenanigans.
So Larry's got a mix.
Yeah.
I got one too, but it's actually for next week's. But I'm gonna still put it out today. And I did put out the sour blood orange drink already in chat.
I did a rum swizzle cocktail.
Were you like me? You had to mix something up because you need some?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here we go. Wrong one.
He's already got 3 ready.
He's like, that's the other one I was working. Stop it.
Here we go. We got VSO bitters at 1, VSO blood orange at 1.5, VSO lemon at 1, VTA light rum at 2, Flavora mango pineapple passion at 1.25, and VSO rum at 3.
Oh no.
Mine's simple.
We're probably all still mixing something. For example, I'm not mixing something that I'm theory crafting. I'm just mixing a flavor that I'm really craving, or a recipe that I'm really craving because I miss it. But yeah,
Mine
mostly
was
shooting the shit for me. Larry's been over here shitting out recipes like a little bunny.
I've only got one.
I made a sour blood orange drink. It's just VSO blood orange at 4%, VSO sour at 2%, super sweet at 1%. And that's just to pair with I made it originally to pair with the vodka last night because the those exact flavorings in the vodka actually make a very, very nice drink. So.
Wait a minute.
What?
And it holds up to the a stack tube too. So fruits can translate through a stack tube. And I was worried about the sour, but sour's having no problems with the stack.
Okay, now good. Got lychee mixed up with leche. So I was like, I made a fucking lychee waffle? What the fuck's wrong with me? I thought I'd been hacked. I was like, my ELR's been hacked.
Could be interesting.
You go ahead and mix it up and let us know what you think.
No, I'm good. I am going to mix my pecan milkshake recipe. I think this was like something that somebody from the audience was like, hey, you should make some kind of butter pecan milkshake or whatever. And I fell in love with it. Now I want it again.
Adam's losing it over here.
Well, I had to figure out what fell.
What fell?
And I figured while I'm up and off camera, I might as well just medication. Medication.
What fell?
Huh?
What fell?
Oh, the cat knocks on down.
What'd she knock over?
Oh, good. Huh? Say what?
What'd she knock over?
A phone charger.
That would have been a fun
like
one to watch.
The brick part that plugs into the wall. It was like up on something, and she was like trying to climb up on something, and she knocked it over. But it sounded like it fucking like something big as hell fell. It scared the shit out of me. I'm fucking dying over here.
The Nickelback of metal is that's the only cover that they've done that I can kind of tolerate because they couldn't fuck it up because Kenny Wayne Shepherd and Brian May was on it.
Who with the what?
Five Finger Nickelback covered blue on black.
Five Finger Nickelback.
I used to know how to play that song.
But they had Kenny Wayne Shepherd and Brian May on it, so they couldn't fuck it up that much.
I don't know the words. I know it's blue on brown, something like that, right?
And think he wrote that when he was 14.
Blue on black. Blue on black. Can't really play lead on the acoustic. Used to cover that song a long time ago. I didn't sing it. I couldn't sing back in the day. Didn't discover my vocals until later. I mean, I sang in like choir and shit, so I had all the training. I just never really like got out in front. Sang.
Oh.
Yeah, Hank the Third is good.
So I made that recipe once before with a different maple, but honestly, I don't know. People
This
were
one that
saying I
you-
should try that recipe with FA's maple syrup if you have that, but if you don't have that, I'm just going to highly recommend if you have the ability to use coupon code FRUME and get yourself some maple. 'Cause maple and
think I have
pecan
maple.
are right up there with blueberry for me.
Fortunately, I don't think I have maple. When did maple come out?
Think after
Swag,
got
do you have that
box.
list handy? Your chronological list? I lost the link.
I keep losing the link too. Did he put it in the About Me section like I was telling him to?
About me where?
Website.
On the page?
Yeah.
Like on VSO flavors? I don't know.
Is it in the About Me
Um,
section yet?
I'm there.
Or About?
I'm already there.
I'm here now too.
Yep, he's got it. Swag, you rock, dude.
Yes, perfect.
Brother.
Right. If you guys want to know how to find the chronological,
Chronological. It's chronological.
just
Oh,
creating
Swag beat
all
me
of the
to it.
words.
I'll drop it again.
in the About Me section. Not the About Me, but the About section for VSO flavors. Coupon code FRUMI. Get you a nice little discount. You can, if you're able. It's much appreciated. Supporting our dear loved Swaggy for doing all this awesome stuff.
I'm pretty sure I don't have maple. So if I was to make that, I would have to use a different maple.
Swaggy's maples.
Yeah, because that came out with waffle.
Yep.
Oh, that's another
Yeah.
one I like.
I have up to that. That's actually the last ones that I don't have is, well, that's where my list ends. Walnut pecan. And then after that is maple, waffle, dulce de leche, Irish cream, and jalapenos, and so on. I'm actually not missing that many, I don't think. I might just make this and just put TFA maple syrup in it. I don't have FAs. And then until that fucking maple syrup candy comes in, if I ever order that shit, I can't. I just fucking dropped money on Shaniqua's medicine, so. Got to get the kitty better first before I fucking do anything else. That is my priority.
I've been so tempted to take that poor little kitty that sits outside my house to the vet. Feel so
You
sad.
just put him in a box, ship him
Fucking
here.
assholes. If anybody wants a super sweet cat,
Come to
you
Lumi's
live
house.
in Virginia, Lumi just might pay you to come collect Kitty if you will love it and cherish it
Yeah, he's super friendly.
and treat
Like,
it right.
almost too friendly. He's like,
It deserves so much better, and I can't take him in the house because my dog will eat him.
legit.
He tried. He got my leg. Thank God I was wearing fluffy pajama pants and my bathrobe because I'm
He's a-
pretty sure I would have a pretty decent sized
Fucking
bruise.
maniac.
I'm glad you didn't get hurt in the process.
Lumi, you use sweetener? When did this happen?
Wait a minute, I use sweetener?
This recipe, pecan milkshake swaggy smackdown, has 0.22 swaggy sweet in it.
Oh, I don't think I actually used it. I think I cut that out.
Oh. Misleading
Because I
motherfuckers.
was like, wait a minute, I'm using VSO brown sugar,
Are you
and
misleading
that should be sweet
motherfuckers?
enough.
Probably not for me, but
Well, there you go. Now
We'll
you have
see.
VSO sweet.
I also don't really want it cold. I also don't have Polar Blast either, so.
I'm making it without Polar Blast this time because it's really good in there if you're actually going for the milkshake vibe. It's nice and light, but I don't really want the milkshake vibe. I just want maple pecan.
This is also kind of similar to what I'm already vaping.
Time to vape some roots. What?
I think I'm making anyway.
I had another
What kind of roots, Vern? Remember Ernest? Ernest Scared Stupid. Ernest Goes to Jail.
We watched them all through the holiday season. Like,
What was
went through a
the
bunch of
what was the campground
Go to
one?
school.
Was it just Ernest Goes to Camp? Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I thought.
yeah, Ernest Goes to Camp. Yeah,
Hey, Vern. Those movies are so stupid, but they're fucking great. The jail one is fucking funny, legitimately funny to me.
Ernest goes to jail. Ernest in the army or joins the army or whatever.
I never seen that one.
You got yeah.
Although
Goes to school,
I do appreciate the seminal Pauly Shore and Andy Dick classic In the Army Now.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
so stupid that it almost is redeeming. That is a
Which
really
came out
bad
right-
movie. Like
Very
Pauly Shore
near
movies
the
are stupid to
Biodome.
begin with, but that one, no, Biodome's pretty funny. That has its moments.
It does. But so does
Fucking
In the Army Now has
is In the Army Now is so stupid though, but it has its moments.
it has
It
its
just has, like,
moments,
these
but
little moments in it.
you think for
uh,
sure these guys are just gonna die when they go out.
My
there.
favorite part is when fucking David Allen Greer has a scorpion on his back and he's like, "There's a scorpion on my back! There's a scorpion on my back!" They're like, "Bro, there's not a scorpion on your back. You're just imagining it." He's like, "Thanks, I needed that." No,
Turns
I
around-
really needed that. Turns
Turns
around,
around.
it's like a mutant.
It's a
And
huge
he's Pauly
scorpion,
Shore's
man.
like, eh? And he's like, what are you doing, man? I was playing. And I'll never, like, that moment will always just be stuck in my head. I haven't seen that movie in like 10 years, but I can still imagine it. That's a scorpion on my back. In fact, randomly, my sister and I will say that to each other. We'll yell that at each other. Like if I have like a bug on my back or something, like a mosquito's biting me, like I'll say that and she knows, or she'll say it and just know exactly what we're talking about because we've seen that movie hundreds of times. When did that movie come out? Mid-90s?
I think we watched it less than a year ago.
In the Army now. 94. All right. Yeah. So I would have been 14.
I was
My
a
sister
junior.
was like 11. So we were probably watching that movie on VHS like every other fucking weekend. Such a stupid movie. In the tradition of the guys in the Army who don't belong in the Army. Like
All right.
Stripes. Like Major
Like
Payne.
Stripes.
Larry?
Stripes is actually,
Yo,
I think Stripes pulled it off better than that one, but like you said,
Stripes
there's
is-
moments in that movie. That were
Stripes
really
is good though, but only for like the first like 55 minutes of it, and then it gets kind of boring.
Then it becomes real. Everything becomes real, and it's like this isn't fun no more. This isn't fun no more.
That's why I
Bring it
like
back to fun.
Animal House and the Blues Brothers a little more than that. Those are all kind of those same kind of movies, like National Lampoon style kind of movies. Like the Blues Brothers never gets too real. It always has like an element
Christmas
of jokiness.
Vacation. Christmas
those-
Vacation. The two
that
parts that
movies.
she can't stand. She doesn't like Chevy Chase, but
He's an acquired taste.
he has an acquired taste. But the sledding incident and the sewer incident, two best
Oh,
parts
for
of
sure.
the movie.
Shitter was full.
Ugh. Ugh.
Yeah, that's a classic.
All right. Larry, are you ready to share your recipe?
yeah.
Share it up. I'm here. I can adjust the screen.
Whoa, that's cool, Swag. He seems like a cool dude.
We've got VSO Blood Orange at 1.5, VSO Cherry at 1.25, Wonder Flavor Citrus Drink 5 Fruits at 1, VSO Pineapple at 2, VSO Rum at 4.
That looks good. Always missing one. Every one of your fucking recipes, Larry. That looks good to me.
What are you missing?
The one that's
Rum.
not VSO. No, I have rum.
The five fruits.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm missing it too. Excuse me. I don't have it. either.
Ain't got it. Ain't got it. I want to make
That is
Loomies,
one-
but it's like
That
way
is
too
one
much
that I
work.
gotta have her put on the list though.
Maybe I'll pull the ingredients out for Loomies and I'll make it progressively because we're about to wrap up here soon, I'm sure. But there's no way I'm going to be done with it by that time. But I think I'm going to make it anyway.
I won't remember. But
Yeah.
And then tomorrow I got to fucking make a fire and ice on TJ's show. 'Cause
Fire
that's
and
what Squirrel
ice.
wants. Cinnamon and menthol and cooling. So
Yeah, but isn't that the one that you were talking about? You're gonna make it really strong.
I have
That's
to
that one?
make the cinnamon noticeable for sure.
Ooh.
And that's
And
what
you're
I'm
making it
worried
for an
about.
MTL.
Yes, but I'm going to test it zero Nick on a dripper. Because I don't have a
Ooh.
pod. I don't have a mouth to long like dripper that I could just clean out. I'd have to use a pod. And if it tastes like shit, I wasted a fucking pod coil, you know?
Coil.
Yeah. And I don't want to do that. So I'm going to have to make it zero Nick and then drip it.
so
And
if you
if it
choke
has, like,
out,
If it has a
it's
lot
strong
of
enough.
flavor, it's good. Yeah.
If
it
I
makes me
can't breathe
fucking-
afterwards, it's good.
if I have a cinnamon fire in my throat, yeah, it's good for Socorro. And she'll be like, ooh, this is good.
All right. If
Yes.
this is any indication of how good Swaggy's pecan is,
Damn. You're going through that shit.
and I just got it.
I don't have any of those swag flavors up here. Yeah, this is going to have to wait. It looks really good though.
I still got a bunch of florals I gotta go through at some point. Couldn't floral anymore though after this weekend.
I'm
good
vaping
for
the
a
lavender
while.
stuff I made on Sunday, but there's not enough lavender in it. I used
You
it
were
at
right.
3%.
You said that.
Yeah, I wanted it at like like 5.
That was such a depressing show just because I hate florals so much, and it was a show about florals. So I was just sitting there like,
Yeah.
you're
It's good though. I just want more lavender. Like I'm gonna try it
Was
at
it-
4.
Were you more or less excited than you were the jalapeno drop?
who?
You more or less excited than the jalapeno drop? Because I know you weren't really looking forward to that drop either.
I'm not touching it.
Nice. That's the picture, swag. That's great. That's definitely Polly. How cool is that? She looks thrilled to meet him. Anybody who there's Swag's friend with Pauly Shore. It's fucking crazy. Super cool.
My penis
In
is super
Vegas,
cool.
I'm gonna reserve commenting for a later date. Hit me up some other time. I can collect my thoughts on this subject. The main subject being Lumi doesn't have a penis. That's what you
Legit
think, motherfucker.
Awesome penis, broski.
That's what you think.
Larry, an update. Are you still
What?
loving your mod? Your Nazi mod?
Which one?
Mods.
Which one?
Yes,
The one you've had
Yes,
the
I said-
longest?
Yeah, the one you had the
Grogu
longest.
one?
Still, yeah.
Which one do you use the most?
Grogu.
Mm-hmm.
How is it holding up against the challenge of time?
Good.
Yeah, that's what I was curious about.
It better. Shit wasn't cheap, right?
I've
No.
paid more for a mod.
That's not an answer.
Alternatively, I have never paid more than $30 for a mod. Pretty sure.
That's
Maybe
a pricey
40?
setup right there, actually.
Maybe 40. The nice mech I have was a gift. It was winnings that took like 6 months to get here. Oh yeah, bro.
Penis!
Uh,
All right. Perfect fucking timing. Perfect
oh shit.
fucking
It's on the dot.
timing. It is finished. My favorite recipe that I've made so far. Good enough for me to remix it. This might just be the substitute for Bayless whenever that shits the bed.
And if you missed it earlier, it's right here.
Oh, Tim, here's my most expensive one that I actually paid full price for.
Hey! That's the mod that started
Hey.
Larry and I's conversation on Instagram. I got a message from Larry with that mod as a picture, followed by, hey, it's so-and-so from Twitch. This is the mod I was talking about.
Bitty nice.
This creeper
Larry, Steve,
definitely
time on
didn't
your
go back and
recipes.
search through the conversation to find out the very first time
If
that
it's a-
Larry ever messaged me.
If it's a cocktail mix, there isn't one.
Shake and bake. Shake and bake that booze. Get toasty.
All right. You guys have to
What's
play
up,
magical
Mallory?
chairs. Magical
You're a little
cares.
late.
Mexico cares.
Yep, magical
now?
cares. And each one of you has to like flash your camera on and off so we could
I'm just
scramble
doing
the
this.
pool.
Look,
Scramble. the
scrambling us
pool.
up.
Well, it's not scrambling for me.
I know. I'm just joshing you.
This way here, we can't call rigged. Seizure warning. We can't call rigged for spin the bottle when we go around the room.
All right. Tim totally cheated, so he'd be last. I'm first. Larry's second. Tim's third.
Wait
Right?
a minute.
what-
I'm still
hey,
spinning the
I-
bottle.
I clicked
Oh.
this so much. I clicked this so
Supposed to
many
We're
times.
supposed to keep turning on and off the whole time.
Well, no. You just wanted you guys to scramble the queue really quick. I still need to vape the recipe without the cooling.
Jesus.
Taking it.
I
And I
clicked it
wanted
so
you
many
guys
times
to.
it was still doing it after I stopped.
Music, no. That's all you get.
Drippage. Yeah, I wound up trading to get this one, Larry, so I didn't actually buy this one.
I don't even know how to play this thing.
Oh my god, that's even better without cooling.
Aren't we just talking about? How's it go? I need to trim these disgusting things. They are too long to play the guitar.
I keep mine ridiculously short.
I usually do, but I just been
I don't like
working and-
fingernails, they gross me out.
I don't like them on this hand. This hand though helps.
The second I start to get the little white tips on them, I'm just like digging
Nice,
at my
Josh.
skin like, get the fuck off of there. I've cut myself with nail clippers so many times. Okay, spinning the bottle. Ha! It landed on Adam.
Told ya.
Hi, I'm Adam, and I do things in places.
That's your old line, isn't it, Lemmy? I do things
know.
in places. I have a thing. It's right here.
I don't have an outro anymore.
Copy.
So if you want to follow me, and the things I do,
The EddieandTheArsons.com it's kind of pointless because you can just search the band name and find us anywhere and listen to our band play music for your face, for your ear holes. It's my Instagram and my ELR. Madam, I'm Adam is the name and mixing is the game. You can find my whatever, like 40 recipes that I've published over there. If you feel like mixing it and leaving a comment, that'd be great. And then tomorrow night, TJ's channel, Golf Tea Vapes, The Cloudy Bunker, 9:00 Central. We will be mixing and I will be making a fire and ice recipe apparently. So that's all for me. Thanks for having me, y'all.
Coming. All right. Nope. Void. Landed on me. Tim, the tool man.
All right, you can find me on tomorrow on Benny J Vape's channel at 4:05 Eastern, on the UK e-liquid mixing show. Thursday night, 6 p.m. Eastern, and my channel, Advocate for Liberty, for mental health, and Saturday night, 9 p.m. Eastern for game stream. And Sunday with Larry and Zippy on Mixers Helping Mixers on Vaping Truckers channel, and Break the Stigma of the Unity Discord for anyone in here looking for a safe place to talk and maybe get some help if they need it.
You got some
Other
links
than that,
for
you
the
can find me.
people?
I do not have the links yet. I never got around to it this week. It's been a busy week. So, but I am working on it.
You're in all of these cool places that could help so many people and you have no links.
because I'm in all these places and I'm constantly busy. But yeah, and thank you, Addie. There's links. Addie, help me. Thank you, Addie. Yeah, thank you. And I guess are we just gonna pass it to Larry because you're gonna go last?
Yep.
There you go, Larry.
I
Mando
mean,
Larry.
on ELRVC and Instagram at the Mandalorian, Sundays with Tim and Zippy on Truckers channel, and Tuesdays here.
All right. Tim, have you been practicing?
No. I couldn't even get my links done, let alone practice.
Stu fresh us on out of here, Tim.
Oh, great. As you go about your day, try to lend a helping hand. I know this isn't the right way to do it, but reach out to those you haven't heard from, as you could save a life or at least make their day a better one. Educate, advocate, and be good to this community. I think that's it. Bye. Bye.
It's like,
I forgot.
bye? Like a question?
I'm thinking, am I forgetting something here?
Bye.
Sorry, Fresh. I'm working on it.
it. Close but no cigar. No, I'm just kidding.
I like yours better. You have a guitar behind you, though.